why I today always tell people of color, the non-white people of the planet, when I talk, like on this program, and when I write, think in terms of this business about color, about it affecting everybody, everywhere, on a world scale. I call it the system of white supremacy. That's the term that I gave to it. It's a term that's not used very much. I've always tried to get people to use that because the system of white supremacy is the only government on the planet that really counts. You think of it in that context. Most people don't think of it as in that context. They think of racism as something you run into every now and then, that you'll run into a person who is racist every now and then there's a problem. No, you have a world system, an entire world system that's dominant. It's the dominant system, not some sideline system, not some sideshow. It's the dominant government on the entire planet, correctly called, according to logic and my observation, the system of white supremacy. It's the only form of racism that counts. Other forms of racism are really not racism. They're just conflicts between people that are under the system of racism. Racism is the only government that that dominates the people, the activities of the people on this planet right now. According to what? According to any examination of logic, any examination of evidence that you see on the planet. When you say the only government, you mean something that's dominant over all other so-called governments. There are no other governments. The government of racism is the dominant government, and that's in the form of what we loosely call white supremacy. But we should just call it the system of white supremacy. That's what I advocate. And if it proves to be in error, so be it, then I'll go along with whatever it proves to be. Because the first thing you want to do when you're trying to solve a problem is face the truth. And that's either true or false. I'm making flat statements here that the dominant form of government on the entire planet, the government that influences everybody's mind, either directly or indirectly, not only their minds, but everybody's behavior every minute of every day, is the system of white supremacy.